Hey, what's up, guys? So, out for a run, obviously, since you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, today it is summer solstice, 2017. Longest day of the year. Nice day for the sun to come out. Had a couple thunder showers a little while ago, but yeah, decided to hit the trail. Give you guys a piece of my mind while I'm doing it. Today, listening to the Rich Roll podcast. Love Rich Roll, inspiring guy, great story. I love his podcast, very chill. And, I think he's a good role model. But the one I was listening to today had a guest whose name, I can't quite remember, I think it's like Danielle, LaPorte or something like that. It's from like a month or two ago anyway. And, she seems like a nice person, down-to-earth person. But I couldn't help but notice that during the entire thing, as she spoke of doing everything with intentional kindness, living with compassion, being your authentic self, and all of these other really, good, positive, spiritual things, and about being a guru in your own life. Unfortunately, not once did she acknowledge the animals. But before I knew this, I was like, oh, this chick seems pretty cool. I was like, maybe halfway through the podcast or something. I was like, I'm going to check her out. Went to her website. And, seems all right. First thing I did was Google, is Danielle LaPorte or whatever her name is vegan? And I see this. One of the top results that comes back is this list of things that she was happy that she had done in her life. One of the items was adopting a vegetarian diet again, but not being guilty if she allows herself some crispy bacon or a grass-fed burger. So, I thought this girl was really awesome, I'm thinking, oh yeah, this girl, she's like, positive vibes, smart chick, gonna go check her out. This is what I see on her website. It's like, I'm using this girl as an example. This has nothing to do with this individual. It's just to exemplify the kind of disconnect that exists within even the perhaps enlightened community, the spiritual community, if you will. You've got people like Eckhart Tolle, you've got the Dalai Lama, you've got so many of these seemingly enlightened and aware. Jesus, I almost swallowed a fly. Yeah, you've got, so many of these enlightened and seemingly aware, beautiful, peace-preaching individuals who are, trying to make the world a better place. And, speak of kindness, speak of making sure that every action you take is out of love and out of kindness and out of gratitude for life. And then they go eat a fucking animal. Man. Like, does that drive you guys or what? Because it drives me nuts. And so, I try to remember where I came from as a meat eater who ate it like 3 times a day. And had I stumbled across it, probably would have been like trolling vegans online, because I was an asshole, I'll admit it. And I was like the guy that every vegan would hate. and rightfully so. But, so I try to keep that in mind, but it's like, at the same time, I wasn't claiming to be some enlightened, peaceful, spiritual being, you know, a beacon of love and light. No, man, I was an asshole and I kind of owned it, you know? Like, it's just intellectual dishonesty. It's like, these people are living a good life, no doubt, you know, they're doing good things, they're being authentic with themselves to the degree that they're allowing themselves to ask tough questions and where do you want to be in life, and they're taking risks, and, you know, so they're very admirable in a lot of ways. But at the end of the day, they just don't consider that this journey, you know, this journey, my spiritual and enlightenment journey, they say, they never consider the victims. They never consider the other ones, the other people, the other beings, the other ones that are on their own journey. You know, only their journey doesn't end with a Rich Roll podcast. Their journey doesn't end with a book and a website and a life of traveling and public speaking. Their journey ends at a slaughterhouse. You know? Truck stops. Get off. Go die. That's where their journey ends. So, while it's great that you enlightened spiritual beings quote Buddha and say namaste, do yoga, eat clean, spread positivity, stay true to yourself. Well, these are all great things, and you aspire to promote change in the world. You're forgetting something astronomical. You're forgetting that your choices, every single time you sit down to have something to eat, are affecting real live beings that are sentient, that deserve a chance at life, free from from human exploitation. Your journey should not come at the expense of another. Okay? Because for you, it's a path. It's a fun little stroll through life. La la la. Let's all have some fucking fun. For the animals, it's terror. It is exactly everything that you claim to stand against and that you want to change in the world. If you're not vegan, you are contributing directly and daily to the atrocities you claim to oppose. That's a fact. And I'm not saying these things out of hate. I'm not saying these things to be disrespectful. I'm saying these things because it's the truth. Because myself, like Danielle, consider ourselves seekers of truth, of honesty, of a better way. So if you consider that as well, and that's something that resonates with you, that you want to live a life of possibility, a life of positivity, and a life that is inclusive to all others, then by default, you have to choose veganism. Or you're shorting yourself of your goal, and more importantly, you're being a huge hypocrite. So, anyway, hopefully, people like Danielle and so many others are able to see the truth of that. In the meantime, Spiritual John signing off. Namaste and all that good jazz. Coming from a place of sincerity I wish you all and all animals a life of love and respect, free from harm and free from suffering. Peace, guys.